I'm going to teach you how to make mushroom rice. For that, I've got two types of mushroom here. I've got button mushroom and field mushroom, which are washed, the dirt removed, and they're finely sliced. The button mushroom have a high quantity of moisture, but the field mushroom is actually quite meaty and which I really enjoy to cook with because they've got a lot of flavor in them. Just that, make sure that you take out the dirt from the mushrooms before you start cutting them. Once the mushrooms are done, put them aside into one bowl. And then we move on to the second thing, which is the garlic. I've got one large clove of garlic, which is going to be finely sliced and then finely chopped. Garlic and mushrooms goes extremely well, has a very nice flavor. So when you sweat the garlic along with the mushrooms, it really imparts a very nice flavor and enhances the taste of the mushrooms. So finely chopped garlic, white onion. I like to use white onion for this dish because it has a high moisture content and it gives a very nice sweet flavor once you cook it. So half a large white onion cut into half and again further sliced into half and into thin slices. The thinner they are, the better because it helps to cook evenly. Moving on to the rice, I've soaked some basmati rice for 20 minutes into warm water, tapped warm water, and then it goes into boiling salted water. I always like to salt my water first because once you cook the rice, it gives a very nice flavor. So you drain the water from the soaked rice and pour the rice into the water and bring it to a boil. Once the rice is almost 3/4 cooked, you take it off and you drain it. This is called as the draining method. So the rice has all the flavor from the water, and in this case it was the salt. To make the rice, butter goes into a wok, a small quantity of oil, and then goes in cumin seeds. The cumin seeds gives a very nice flavor to the oil once you lightly sweat them. Then add the chopped garlic and you saute the garlic till they're very light yellow, and then goes in the sliced onion. Now the sliced onions have got a lot of moisture content. These are the white onions, so they have to be cooked for a little longer till they're light yellow or golden in color. And then goes in the field mushrooms and the button mushrooms. And as soon as you begin to cook the mushrooms start losing out their moisture and they flavor the base, the onions, and they also release their water into it, which has got a lot of flavor. So that's very important that you sweat them quite well. So you cook your mushroom till they're almost 3/4 done. And I also like to add vegetable stock. You can add chicken stock if you like, but this is vegetable stock. And when I actually make my vegetable stock, I also add the stalks of the mushrooms or the trimmings into the water. So it gives a very nice color and also very nice flavor. So you get a very strong, intense mushroom flavored water at the end. Now once you cook your mushrooms into the water, also you evaporate most of the water from there. You get a very nice, strong, like a mushroom sauce kind of a consistency. In that goes in the boiled rice. This is almost cooked rice. It still needs to cook slightly more, and there is enough moisture in the water with the mushrooms which gives it enough quantity for the rice to absorb and cook further till they're perfectly cooked. And because the stock has got mushroom flavor and the mushroom has been cooked in the onions and the garlic, that liquid has a very strong flavor of its own, and the rice being neutral begins to absorb all the flavors and the grains swell up even slightly more to have the best flavors in it. When it's almost done, a couple of spoons of butter. I like to use salted butter in this instance, so it gives a very nice flavor to it. And gently fold the rice with the butter and your dish is almost ready to be done. And before you take it off the heat, add in some chopped spring onion greens and spring onion whites. Don't want to cook the spring onion before because then they'll break down and you won't get to see it. So lightly add them at the last and gently fold the rice, the mushroom rice with the spring onion greens, the spring onion whites, and the dish is almost ready to be now served. So off the heat, we have seasoned it further, little salt, always check it before you serve it, and the rice goes into a serving dish ready to be served to our guests. Look at the color, wonderful, light brown, slightly caramelized, works very well. Garnish your dish with some chopped spring onion whites, spring onion greens, and some dill leaves. So there you have it, my wonderful mushroom rice.